you in. Welcome into the departure lounge. Flying high, the love will never drown. Christmas jet and battle of the livery. Tune in now to soak up all the scenery. Welcome into the departure lounge. Flying high, the love will never drown. Christmas jet and battle of the lead. Tune in now to soak up all the scenery. Turbines humming, games we navigate. Every answer pushes past the gate. Colors bursting, liveries collide. Compete with style, let your spirit guide. From runway lights to the quizzes bright. Every moment here just feels so right. Altitude climbing, join the ride. Wings spread wide, we'll be your guide. Welcome into the departure lounge. Flying high, the love will never drown. Christmas jet and battle of the livery. Tune in now to soak up all the scenery. Welcome into the departure lounge. Flying high, the love will never drown. Christmas jet and battle of the lead. Tune in now to soak up all the scenery.
A huge thank you to our channel member, Gemma. Oh. There we go. Knew there was something. Never mind. Drink it in. Oh yes. About time we did this. Oh dear. Never mind. Welcome along then, ladies and gentlemen, to your Monday flight night here on the Departure Lounge YouTube channel. Of course, as always. Hope you are doing well. Yes. Don't adjust your sets. We're not in anything else. It is Fokker time. The Fokker 27. Drink it in. Let's go. Let's go for a little bit of a wander around, shall we? And showcase the beautiful aeroplane that sits in front of us. We are on board the Fokker 27 this evening for a relatively short flight. So it might be a bit of a short stream this evening, but that is just because we're showing this off. And you can't really do long haul in this aeroplane. We are in the old colours of TAM, the Brazilian airline, and we are at Vitoria on the east coast of Brazil. We are headed down to our wonderfully favourite airport, Santos Dumont, in Rio de Janeiro. Been a while since we visited it, so I figured why not do it in the Fokker. How many times can you get a Fokker pun in there? We'll do a quick tally by the end of the evening. Gemma says about fucking time. There you go. Let's say hello to those in the chat before we show off the aeroplane. Starting off with Wilson. Hello to you. Hope you're doing well. Pluto Simulations. Evening/afternoon to you. Hope you are doing well. Wayne's in the chat. Hello to you. Carl Crawford. Hello to you. Hope you're doing well. And to anybody else that is lurking in the background. So, beautiful FREEWARE aircraft, this one. You can tell FSX port over this one, but we're not going to look too hard at the detail because otherwise it's pretty darn good. It immediately made me think of Paul Hussey because Paul was asking about a Fokker 50, and then we saw that a Fokker 27 had been released. Why not? Let's go for it. So yeah, detailing is pretty good. Liveries look pretty awesome. I can't think if there is a cab or not. We'll have a look in a moment. Looks good though, right? Give us your thoughts in the chat. Looking forward to flying this one. Should be pretty good. Again, detailing very, very good. Shapes very, very good. For an FSX port over and a freebie, it's pretty good. The profile of it is absolutely fantastic. Lee Class, evening to you, coming in with Meet the Fokkers. Very good. Not bad. Great profile, and it's fantastic. It really, really is. I've flown this a handful of times. I've flown this one on heading mode, and that is what we are doing this evening. Let's show you the cockpit. Here we go. Here's your old school Fokker cockpit. There we go. Look at that. Look at the instruments there. Look, how cool is that? There's the yoke here as well. Look. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Carl says it looks stunning. Wayne says love the extra details like the yellow prop wing tips. Wilson says the cockpit looks good. Proper old school for a plane from the 50s. 50s and 60s. So question is, have we got we can't go through there. Yeah, it's not letting us through. Interesting. So let's have a look. I can't remember if this plane's got a cabin or not. I don't think it does. No, it does not. Nope. Nope, no cabin, which is fine. It's not an issue. But yeah, amazing. So yeah, that's what we're flying tonight. And if you thought that was good, wait until we start her up. Here's your overheads. So again, complete freebie. This is one of the best freebies out there that you can get for the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, not 2024. Can't get it for that. Proper old school. Loving it. Carl says it's Fokker amazing. It's going to be a night of Fokker puns. Give me a sec. 2 seconds. Give me a sec, hang on. Right, sorry. So here we go. So yeah, so interactions with the, yeah, I mean, look, it's for a freebie. Pretty good. It has some GSX compatibility as well. Which is pretty nice. Not fully, but here's what you need to know. So down here, if you click down there, it gives you everything you need to know in terms of more sort of like details about the aircraft. Some takeoff weights as well. So we've got the weight of the aircraft and everything else, so it gives us our rotate speed, which is a very cushy 113 today, so we don't need to worry too much about that. Speed limits, etc. Just bits of detail that you might sort of want to look at if you're a hardcore Fokker enthusiast. Maximum cruise we're going to today is 25. We are going to be hitting that today as well. And also you can calculate fuel and everything else, so it gives us our fuel, our total distance today, 268 nautical miles. It's not a big flight, this one. It's about an hour, so hence why I'm trying to drag it out as much as I can to show off the airplane a little bit more than we've got. So pretty decent. So that's that. You just click down here to get rid. There you go. Into there it goes. The other side, if you click as well, comes up with the door panels. So we need to connect our ground power anyway, so we'll do that in a second. But you can open up the door, and if it's a combi version, you can open up the cargo door, which we will be doing, because we'll load passengers. We won't see any though, although there is a way of doing it, but I can't think what it is. But yeah, otherwise, here you go, and you've got like engine failures if you want them on there as well. So you can select like a typical failure, or a random failure. You can just have something randomly fail on you if you want to, which I've not done yet, and don't plan on doing so while I'm showing this off this evening. Right, and then you just click, back in it goes. Happy days. There you go. That's all you need to know. When we start the engines up, I will turn the sound all the way up because it has the real sounds of the Fokker 27, and it is a thing of beauty. So we'll do that in a moment. So, without further ado, shall we get the aircraft up and running? So, in order to do this, how I've worked this out, I've not looked at manuals or anything else like that. I've literally just scrolled around the airplane and tried to find a way of doing it, and I found a way that kind of works. Carl says a random failure could be something we do in the future. In the future, not this evening. Not this evening. So, up the top here, if I zoom in, there is a battery panel here with these two switches. We will click those. Beautiful stuff. Now, we want to leave this to where it is. If we go back to the cockpit view, we need to bring up this panel here, and we need to click on the voltage. The voltage there, so we'll click that, and you'll see just there a ground power unit has just spawned. If I go to the outside, there you go, and it is liveried to the aircraft that we are using this evening. Can you see that? If I go up this way, it might be easier. You might be able to see it. Pretty cool. Evening Jim says, "Ooh, got a new Xbox X. Must have got it with those donations from its non-monetized YouTube channel." It's either that or Mummy and Daddy paid out for a new fuse. There's no way that they can afford a brand new Xbox just because one broke. Hope you're well though, Jim. So there you go. So the ground power is there, which is pretty nice. Let's go into this thing here so we can get rid of that. In fact, now we've got the thumb, let's open the doors up. So let's go for the door, and let's go for that one. Here we go. There you go. So because we are combi, so that passenger door there would open if we wanted it to, but we've gone combi, so we've got baggage instead. That's what we're doing tonight. Back door is open there. However, I can't seem to get the stairs to work. I've tried numerous times to get these stairs to work. Ignore me. Ignore me. It's weird. It's weird that would happen because every time I've said that, it never works until now. Just ignore what I said. Yeah, ignore what I said. You saw nothing, and you heard nothing either. Right. So SimBrief aircraft doesn't match the flight sim aircraft, which is fine. We knew that would happen. So let's operate stairs, even though we've already done it. Oh, actually, no, we don't need to do that. Let's do this. I need to update my GSX as well. So let's request boarding. See what happens. While we do that, let's continue with some other bits and bobs. So, from what I can remember, and I'm trying to remember this, we need to switch. No.
There are no passengers.
Yeah, fine, whatever.
You will not see passengers visually.
We all sorted it. Yeah, thanks.
Do you want to board crew? Crew bus is coming.
Right, we need to switch the DC volt to battery, so the needle moved, so that is fine. We need to switch the inverters to on. External power is available. We don't touch that though. We need to leave it as we are. Landing lights there, fine. Inverters, yeah, sure. Right, I've not flown this for at least a couple of weeks, so I'm trying to remember.
Your passenger's bus is
Nice
coming.
looking plane. Do they have air anglia scheme?
Do they have air angler scheme? Paul, thank you so much for the super sticker. Super chat. I don't think so, not yet. Although there are plans for it. I'm pretty sure of it. I'm pretty sure there are plans for it. So yeah, stay tuned. Right, we need to turn on the fuel booster pumps.
Passengers boarding starting.
Just like that. We need to also. What I'm trying to do here, just try and turn everything on that I know. That I know needs to be turned on. I'm pretty sure we don't touch any of that, even though the generators are coming up here. But we don't touch the external power because it turns the aircraft off, if I'm correct. So inverters are on. Cool. Let's have a look elsewhere. Nav lights can go on. Fasten seatbelt signs and no smoking. Alternators to go on. Trying to remember. Just trying to remember what there was to go on whilst we're here. Right. Let me show you some other bits and bobs as well, just while we're here. Here's the autopilot. As you can see, we've got no screens because we don't have any screens. So we'll be running on heading mode tonight, which means I've got a lot of work to do, which is absolutely fine. That's the cross feed, which I think is fine. Oil pressure, sure. So these things here, there are certain ways to get rid of this. I haven't worked out how to get rid of the red lights yet, or the red sort of markings. So they're going to come along with us today. And there's no altitude setting either, I don't think. So we're sort of having to manage it ourselves too, which is absolutely fine. But Paul, thank you so much for the super sticker, super chat. Sorry, hope you are doing well. Signal test there. Yeah. So I'm just trying to remember if there's anything else that needs to be turned on or not. To which I don't think alternate source is locked in. There's something in there. There's something. I'm sure of it. Wipers, sure. Parking brake here, nose wheel steering. So I'm just trying to make sure here that everything is on the aircraft. So we've got this side that's not on, which is weird. So let's see if this does anything. No is the answer to that question, although we've got the aircraft power basically, but I don't think we do that. Starter, that's the engine starter, we don't want that yet. Valve test. Sure. Sure. Panel lights, no. Just trying to get equipped with the aircraft here, because I'm pretty sure there is something here that deals with that. I'm trying to remember what it is. Part of me is just literally clicking shit now as well. So valve test, yeah. There is a little bit of a cheat for this bit, so that's fine. We can worry about that another time. Right. Otherwise, anti-collision lights can go on. Now, if we take the, I'm curious to see what happens here if I take off that. Oh. Okay. Got a feeling that's coming along for the ride. Okay. Fine. Let me. Alright, so like I said, the flight's only about an hour long, but I'm just trying to. Radio master. Aha. Okay. We sorted out that, so that's the main thing. That's the one thing we forgot. Radio master switched. I think I may have forgotten that before. There's no way to get rid of that. I think unless we're on pushback. I think. So radio master on, cool, happy days. Battery on, cool. Yep. Cool. Okay. All right. I think we are pretty much there. So if we raise the stairs, close the doors, close that. Stairs are now gone. Door is shut. And just as a little thing here, I will just open up. There you go. There's the front, just in case you didn't want to open up the entire door. So pretty cool animations there. Lovely stuff. Okay, right. Should we go? Should we do this? Let's get ourselves over to Rio de Janeiro. Yeah, didn't mean to pause myself then. That's why I wanted to pause. Yeah, let's get ourselves over to Rio de Janeiro and let's get ourselves to Santos Dumont. And let's go for the push. So we've got 21 passengers on board this evening. Let's go for it. So what I've seen as well when I've been flying this is it's very difficult sometimes to get rid. I was hoping that my theory would have caused that to go.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Okay, so that's fine. So this is going to come along with us, I think. And then when we start the engines, and then when we are taxiing, that should disappear. It's a weird bug. It's a weird little thing. But that's what we're going with. Okay. Is there any way to look at it? Okay, maybe not. Okay, it's fine. I'll tell you what.
Departure checks completed. Bypass being
We don't want that in there anyway. So we'll focus on the engines. Right, and if you love your noisy turboprops, you're about to get one because the startup procedure for this aeroplane is noisy. Carl says, I'm guessing it's not a straight jump in aircraft with flying in 5 minutes. I mean, it can be. It can be.
Locking gear.
It's just... I don't have it written down as a checklist, and I've not flown it for a couple of weeks, so I'm just trying to gauge where everything is again. There is a way, like I said, there is a way of when you start the aircraft. I've seen a couple of people flying it, where you get the glide slope and the runway markers taken off, and I can't think how you do it. That's the only thing I'm struggling with. That power unit's coming with us, by the way. Right. Right, so 02 is where we're taking off today. So a bit of a short taxi, which is absolutely fine. We do not want to go all the way back there. We are actually going to go just here so that we can then use the taxi there. Okay, right, boys and girls, here we go. So in we go for there.
Exiting from editing mode. Please wait.
Fuel pumps are on. I'm going to turn the sound up, and I'm going to let you enjoy the sound of the Fokker 27 on startup. If you like I said, if you like your turboprops and you like noisy ones, here we go. So enjoy.
Release the parking brake. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at wheel. Set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Sounds good, right? Sounds really, really cool. The only thing I haven't worked out is the strobe lights. For some reason, I don't know if it should have them, but I can't see them, which is weird. So it's probably a good thing we're doing this during the day. Sounds good though, right? That was awesome. Right, so as you can see, the bug has happened. The power unit has come with us. It will not go, but when we start taxiing, it will. So it's fine. Right, so that's all sorted, which is fine. I know we're supposed to do this. I think that's either... Oh, wait. Panel lights. No. Ignore me. All good. Okay, so... Alright, never mind. Right, let's go for the taxis. So we're going to get the taxi lights on. Here's how it looks on the outside. In fact, we need to. There's another light to put on as well. Nav lights on. Yeah. Wing icing inspection. Sure. Nah, I think we're good. So we'll start taxiing. Watch what happens. There you go. See, when I put the throttle up, it disappears. When I put the throttle to idle, it won't do it in flight. There you go. See, it's like magic. But boy, does she sound good. Right. So parking brake off. These switches need to be up, which they are. They're for the autopilot, which we'll be using when we're in the air. We want to get our flaps to 16 degrees. Or, 16 degrees. Here we go. Let's power up. Let's do this. You can hear that, right? Mate. I turned the sound up a little bit more, but my goodness me. Scream at the front there. How beautiful, look at it. Fantastic. Right, hour's flight over to Santos Dumont. We're going in a slightly different way to what we would normally do, but we're going in on the 2-0s today. 2-0 left at Santos Dumont. Boy, does it sound good. Lee says the Rolls-Royce Dart engines sound good. Oh, they do. It's a beautiful aeroplane. Really, really beautiful. And again, it's free. So you can't go wrong with a freebie. Excellent work. Probably one of the best port over aircraft that there has been on the flight simulator. So I'm about to power down. Watch the car arrive once again. when we stop. I'll stop. Watch it arrive. Ready? This is the little bit of a bug. There you go. First time I saw that, it made me laugh. And it still makes me laugh now. Right, if you're wearing earphones, I send no apologies to you. If you are... where are we at? Landing lights is what we want. If you are not wearing earphones and you are watching through TVs, I make no apologies. How beautiful that looks there, look, with the landing lights on. Let's just... There we go, let's just get rid of that cart, there we go. Landing lights on, flaps are set. Shall we go? Right, make no apologies, I'm about to mute the mic, here we go. Enjoy the sounds of the Fokker 27 and the Rolls-Royce Dart engines as we leave Vitoria for Santos Dumont. Here we go. So, not bad, right? They are proper naughty, those engines, aren't they? Right, we need to, again, so I'm having to cross over with Volanta here. We're using the heading this evening. So I'm crossing with Volanta to keep an eye on our flight plan. Yeah, she's a beaut, isn't she? Right, she's an absolute beaut. And again, it's a freebie. So by freebie, it's a case of someone's converted it from Flight Simulator X, and I believe they've turned it into what they call a Flight Sim native aircraft, which means that it looks like it should do if it was a release for 2020. Which is absolutely mad. So we're currently holding, that's 130 knots, I think, but that's fine. That'll go up in a moment. So things that you need to know in regards to this aeroplane. There are no screens, so it's all done like a radio navigation type thing, which I don't know how you do that, but I figured best way of doing it is using the heading bug. The vertical speed is right here, which is very easy to get confused. So if we go all the way up, you see we're going, see how the trim is moving now? So we want to kind of keep it at like 7 for the minute. So that's 700 feet per minute that we're going up in terms of vertical speed, because we also want to manage our own speed at the same time. Now we're on track, which is all good. So we are an hour and 20 minutes. Once we gather a bit more speed, we'll do well. It's beautiful though, isn't it? Oh, what an aeroplane! So that nose is, let's see, a little high because of our speed and everything else. So what we need to do is we need to get a bit more speed into the aeroplane. So we'll drop the nose. Again, it's very much a hands-on type of aeroplane. So we'll go to, let's keep it at 400 feet per minute. And then what we should hopefully see, as we are, our speed is gathering, which is good. So what that indicates to me is that we can take that to 500 feet per minute. So we can go 500 feet, and we'll literally just keep monitoring it. Very much hands-on, unless you know how to fly this with radio and everything else like that. I quite like the heading way of doing things, because I think it poses a great challenge. So 500 feet per minute has our speed quite steady at the moment, which is pretty decent. So if we look outside, gradually climbing, which is absolutely fine. 25,000 feet is what we'll get to if we get to that. We'll probably keep it at like 20 once we get there. So not bad. Comes with it comes with, does it come with a livery? I think it does. Can't think which livery it is though. But you can download a bunch of liveries to either represent the Fokker 50, which you can have like KLM, so you could do like your Amsterdam hops to, you know, Heathrow or Tyneside, or Teesside rather, or wherever you want to do KLM or whatever else like that. Spanish domestic routes with Air Nostrum. A new one that was released today. If I go back here, you can do Lufthansa as well. You can do Lufthansa to London City. Some jaunts around New Zealand with Air New Zealand. Air UK as well, I think we mentioned before. One that was released today was Bal Air, the one before Swiss Air, of course. Luxair, as I showed you yesterday, for the little hops there. NLM, which for, again, like Rotterdam, as Lee says. Scandinavian for your little Scandinavian trips. As far as I'm aware, there is no Air Anglia. But there are some, again, there are some fascinating repaints here. Pakistan International is there, Brathens is there, Ansett Australia is there, Jersey European, Air Baltic. Obviously, some of these are representing the Fokker 50, of course. So it's all great fun. So we're now past 10,000 feet. So what we'll do is we will get our landing lights off. What we also need to do, I'm pretty sure we need to do this, is put the water methanol into the engines as well, and then we'll turn off the landing lights. So we'll keep an eye on this now. We're just cruising, but oh, she's a beaut. Look at her. Look at the profile underneath. Even those that remember, like the Fokker 50, will have fond memories of this shape of aeroplane. But yeah, she's an absolute beaut. Jim says, as John Hutchinson said, this is a real cockpit with working dials and needles and switches. None of that Ponzi glass rubbish. In the words of me, a sim pilot's plane, no AI pilot shite on here. Absolutely not. No, none of that crap. Absolutely none of that shite. Changing the lighting a little bit here. There you go, look. Beautiful stuff. It's beautiful. Great fun to fly. One so you got to really keep an eye on. Like I said, unless you know how to fly it. I've got to keep checking with Volanta so we can make a right turn now. And we'll make a right turn to there, about 190. Here we go. Lisa CityJet or VLM for London City. So there's no CityJet livery, but there is a VLM livery. I think I showed that yesterday. Bandwidth is too... Fuck off. No, it's not. If you even put me to a generic scenery, I'm going to lose my shit. Let's watch the scenery collapse together, shall we? Hasn't done it yet. So we might be alright. So there you go, we're just flying down the coast of Brazil. Let me just check that first. Give me a sec. Apologies. There you go, you can see now I've paused it. Bastards. All the land's gone because of data. Yeah, we're on. Okay, might just need to do something here, just bear with me. You can always trust the sim to throw a spanner when you don't need it. But yeah, like I said, plenty of route suggestions and everything else for this aeroplane. Would I fly it at night? I probably would. Because they can show off the night lighting and everything else like that. Like I said, I can't find the strobe, so that's the problem. London City would be good. Yeah, I've not flown this one into London City yet, but I've got a potential route for it. To be honest, I should have just left it, but never mind. How was your Monday, by the way? While we're waiting for this to fix itself. How was your Monday? What'd you get up to? I went to Shaftesbury today. Other side of Yeovil. Went on the brand new 303. They sort of three-quarters finished it with the 2-into-1 now being a dual carriageway. Oh, it's lovely. So good to finally get through that bit of road without hitting traffic. It's lovely. course, for many people, this is the last week before you break up for Christmas. I think more people are probably excited for breaking up for work than they are for actual Christmas Day. So just letting the sim do its thing. We've got to try and turn on photography side of things. Once again, once we're backloading, can always trust the sim. Paul says flew on an Air UK Fokker 50 from Manchester to London City circa 1995. Great shout. That'd be a good one to do, actually. I should have just left it. James says I have to work between Christmas and New Year. I think I'm working like one day. Here we go. Right, let's turn it on. And just let it do its thing again. Wayne says work ass dead. Only 2 work ass dead. Only 2 more days to go, and one of them I'll be stuffing my face. Alright, mince pies are coming out. Lee says on leave, brought the latest airband frequency guide and ink cartridges for printer. Took my dad to an appointment and train tickets, as tomorrow is last visit to Stratford for this year. Beautiful. And again, I'm getting a message there to say that my bandwidth is too low for data streaming. Apparently this is what you get on Flight Sim 2024 as well. Don't you just love the flight simulator? Bum 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 bum. Boo doo 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 doo. Wayne says mince pies, yuck. Bakewell tart man myself. Wayne does like a tart. James says, well, you did say it was going to be a short. Yeah, it's just one of those things where I've just gone. There's a teaser. Bye everybody. Bye everyone. You've had your taste of the Fokker 27. Now go away. Right. Oh, I can already see. I can already see it. Look at the genericness of the ground. Oh, look how horrendous that is. I don't want to fly with that though. That's the problem. That is about as basic and as generic and as Minecraft as you can get. Well, it is though. Look at it. It's Minecraft. It's crap. Bing. Okay. Yeah. No, we want that on. Sit tight, everybody. We'll be back in a moment. Dun 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 dun. Jim says, can shove mince pies where the sun don't shine, hate the bloody things. Amen to that. Yeah, mince pies are minging. Oh, I'll tell you what I tried for the first time as well recently. Chestnuts. Chestnuts are not the one. Darren, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. We are just not mucking about the settings here. Sim's throwing a bit of a paddy this evening. By the way, the latest trend for the Xbox Series X is to film yourself giving shout-outs to people that don't exist. Who wants a shout-out? I'll post it on TikTok. Gemma doesn't mind chestnuts. Nah, I mean, I had them for the first time. It was like eating dirt. It was just... No, there's no taste to it at all. There's no flavour. And like, these ones like mushy. Like, proper mushy, like, oh, it was just... Oh, it was dirty. Also, whilst we're waiting for this to do its thing, they're not meant to be mushy. Well, they were in this bag that we had lying around in the fridge. These were like, you bit into them and they were just mushy, and it was just it still tasted like dirt. No matter how you look at it, it was vile, utterly vile. That's why I think I wouldn't make a good game man. Just thinking out loud at the moment. Yeah. So whilst we're waiting for this to do its thing, we've got a bit of a question to ask. It's not a question to ask. It's more of a want some feedback on what you think. Basically, here we go. We're back, bitches. So yeah, it's a bit of an ask, or a bit of a thing just to do with a bit of feedback, realistically. We're looking into another simulator. Now, not me, because as you know, I don't do the driving side of things, because I do not have a steering wheel. But young Wayne does. So, I'm going to, whilst we are flying here, I'm just going to keep an eye on the flight plan, just make sure we are cushy, to which we are. I'm going to need to show you a video of it's a trailer to a simulator that we are thinking of bringing to the channel. I won't play the music, or I won't play the sounds. I will just show you it. But I would like, it's not on PlayStation, we can get it on the PC, so you'll see the PlayStation trailer, but you'll see here we go. Let's just take that there. So this is called Taxi Life. Basically, ferrying people around. And I'd like your opinions to whether this is something you want to see Wayne bring to the channel. Like I said, I won't play the music or anything else like that. We'll just show it. But let me know what you think. It's exactly what it says on the tin. Oh, looks like they filmed Wayne already. So there you go. Taxi Life. What do we reckon? It's not on it's on PS5, but that's not how we play it. Oh, you bastard! I've done it again. Done it again. fuck's sake. Come on then, where you at? There it is. Just make sure we're ending the right one there. Thanks for coming, Football Manager. Now, I think that would be great fun to watch Wayne try and take passengers around Barcelona. Think of it as like Euro Truck Sim, but with the passengers and everything else. I think it'd be great fun. I mentioned it to him earlier. He was a little unsure of it, but then he found out it's steering wheel compatible, and now he's loving the idea. So I think it'd be fantastic. And Wayne's also found some festive goods to come with the thing, like making it all Christmassy and everything else. I think it'd be great. I think it'd be great fun. So I want to know what your opinions are. If they're good enough, we'll bring it to the stream. So essentially, Wayne is like umming and ahhing about it, and I was like, "I'll just do it," and he's like, "Oh, I'm not sure." "I'll just do it." "Oh, I'm not sure." So I was like, "I'll put the feelers out and go from there." So here are the feelers, and need you to sort of give me some sort of feedback so that Wayne can see it as well, and see if it's worth Wayne getting. I think it is. I think it'd be great fun to watch Wayne plough around Barcelona and ram people off the roads. That's just my opinion. I think it'd be good. I think it'd be great fun. Right, anyway, we are climbing to where we're at the moment, 16,000 feet. We're going up to 17. We are an hour away from our landing down at Santos Dumont. It's a good reason why we picked a turboprop, because I knew it would drag the stream out, which is why I don't mind doing a short flight. Jim says, give it a go. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, Jim, how long have you got? What do you mean, what could possibly go wrong? Everything. Everything could go wrong. Carl says, do the customers complain about the driving? So, I think so. I think they do. I think they do. You can obviously interact with them as well if they ask, like you saw in the trailer there, someone asked about opening windows, which you obviously can do yourself. So it's very hands-on, very interactive. And obviously be interested to see what Wayne's taxi company does. I think it'd be great fun. So I just wanted to chuck it out there, but it seems to be getting some positive feedback, which is always good. So there you go, Wayne. You wanted the feelers put out there. There are the feelers, and people want you to do it. So go for it. Why not? Why not go for it? Right, so 17,000. We're going to continue. When we get to 20, we'll put the brakes on, not literally, but we'll press the heading button, the altitude hold button, and then we will hold it at 20,000, and hopefully then we should be able to then get a bit more speed in this. Carl says, I reckon it'd be good. Be good for a laugh, plus Gemma gets to use the L plates. I mean, that's what I was thinking as well, was the more L plates used, the better. Jim, that is an absolute classic as well, by the way. What a great game that was back in the day. There is a remastered version, I'm sure of it, or there's something in the works of a remastering of it. Crazy Taxi. Many hours were spent playing that game. Many hours. So tomorrow I'm back with you. We are doing some freighter stuff. We are flying out of Paris tomorrow over to Oslo on the Emirates Sky Cargo real world ops. Emirates Sky Cargo 777 freighter tomorrow. Gemma banned from using the L plate emoji. That's the one condition. Absolutely not. You can't set conditions. Want to know why you can't set conditions? It's my channel. What I say goes. I'm boss. That felt very wretched to say then. That was nasty. Felt dirty saying that. No! Why are we getting this now? Do not turn me to offline mode. If I find out that it's gone back to generic scenery, I'm going to properly lose my shite. Right, so we're nearly at 20,000, so we'll get the hold button ready. I can see it, it's behind me on the screen. Jim just says Gemma could just type the L button. Technically, that's a way around it. Jim's on the ball. Jim's got it. Yes, so as well as the Big Fat Quiz of the Year happening, Quizness Jet, last one for 2024. As much as that's happening, this Sunday, Wayne is doing long distance in the morning. Uh, 9 o'clock start in the morning. London to Edinburgh, which could be interesting. Right, the hold button's coming into play shortly. Just keeping an eye on it. Nearly there, nearly at 20,000. Like I say, we were gradually going. Nearly there. 19,900. We'll press the hold button in a second. 8, 9. Bosh. Right, here we go. So the aircraft should now start to pitch its nose down, which it has, and now we are holding at 20,000 feet, which means we're now about to get a bit more speed in the aeroplane, and that is us good for the next hour as we travel down to Rio de Janeiro. So 53 minutes to go. Jim says 6 hours, could add an hour to that and you could go to Washington. By train you'd have to have like a fuel stop at Westfields in London as well to stock up on snacks. How does anyone fly Concorde for 7 hours and not make its destination on time? Jim says 9 AM on a Sunday, I'll still be in bed. Don't worry, so will I. I think Wayne will be the only one that's awake on a Sunday morning. But yeah, fear not, the quiz will still be happening. Don't panic. You bastards. You have as well. Sorry, boys and girls. Yeah, fuck off with this, man. Bloody hell. Right, apologies. I'm not flying with the generic Minecraft-looking scenery. Gemma says, right, I'm getting up early on a Sunday now. Yeah, I'm still not getting up early. Lee says, new Jet 2 A321 Neo Golf Hotel Lima Yankee Hotel in service with Jet 2 Holidays. I thought they were going off the Sun registrations. Have they changed one up then? But yes, so tomorrow is Emirates Sky Cargo Real World Ops. Paris to Oslo on the 777 freighter. We like a bit of the freighter action. Wayne's with you on Wednesday. I thought it was the CEOs that had that reg. Okay. Yeah. So where was I? What's this? Oh, that's Taskmaster, isn't it? Task Manager. Let's get rid of that. Yeah. So. Paris to Oslo tomorrow. Wayne's with you again Wednesday. For I think it's the train sim. I can't think of what he's got planned for that one. And then Thursday's the watch along for the UEFA Europa Conference League game of Chelsea and Shamrock Rovers from Ireland. Friday is of course our Frankfurt Friday from VATSIM. Saturday we've got Starflyer as well. I think it's Osaka Tokyo or Tokyo Osaka, one of the two. Of course we'll do the return. Apologies for the fact that I'm pausing this. I know it's a little bit annoying and it kind of kills the immersion, but like I'm not flying with Minecraft scenery. Not doing it. Oh yes, of course, Scottish Highlands snowplow with a double-headed 37. Osaka Tokyo, yeah, that's the one. I couldn't remember which one it is. I've written it down, but I couldn't remember which one it is. With a return, of course, we'll do Osaka Tokyo to Osaka. Flying to Tokyo with passengers, heading back to Osaka without. So we'll ferry it back to Osaka. Yeah, I'm not flying with Minecraft scenery. It's not what I want to do. So apologies for the pausing, apologies for the settings and whatever else. Don't know why it's doing it this evening. Here we go. Happy days. Whoa! Thank you. Yeah, just gonna be sure we're good. Oh, it's still generic. What the fuck? Everything's dolphin. Playing the dolphin game now. Nah, come on. What's with the genericness? I don't want to keep pausing it though, because it's just going to annoy people. We'll leave it for a minute, we'll just see what happens. I don't want to keep pausing it though. Needed a photo for the thumbnail. I may have a few lying around. I think the initial plan was to actually use a thumbnail that you have a picture of. So, by all means, not yet. Don't send it to me yet. Send it to me like Wednesday or something. But yes, send me one of your photos. That will come in handy. So yeah, plenty to get through for this last week before Christmas. We just a quick heads up: we will be taking a break from the sim. There will be a stream on the 24th. Obviously, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, there will be nothing at all. So we're going to take a bit of a break. Not sure how long of a break we'll take, but we will take a break. I think, given the work we've put into the channel, or the work that I've put into the channel this year, and the work that Wayne's been doing as well, kind of think we kind of deserve a bit of a break. So we might have a bit of a break. We'll see. Look at the Minecraft shit. What the f is happening here? I don't want to keep pausing it because it's going to annoy people and it's going to annoy me if I keep pausing it. I'm not happy with that at all. Might film myself doing some shout outs and I might pop them onto on TikTok. Can't wait to give you a battered old sticker there, Sally. And yeah, I'll give you my signature. I'll sign your arm for you. Just one of the many things on there that have come to light. Really curious about the scenery. I think that's generic there. I will be amazed if that's not. That is generic. It's generic Minecraft shit. You. Oh, look at that storm in front of us, though. Go on, then. You fancy a bit of a storm in a Fokker. That's how I know it's generic right now. Can you see that block there? That's how I know that the world map streaming site thingy-majig is not on at the moment, because there's a block there in the middle of the sea. That's how I know. But look at that in front of us. Oh, boy. Would anyone be offended if I paused it again? Because I want to sort this out. Because I'm not. This is like Minecraft shit. I'm not doing it. Plus, it drags the stream out a little bit longer. I apologise for the fact that it's totally killing the immersion right now. Just don't know why it's not holding it. It's annoying me more than it's annoying you, trust me. It's not something I particularly want to be doing. It's constantly pausing it. Oh! The block is gone. Oh boy! There's only one way to work this out. Better, much better. Happy days. Cool. All right, we're sorted. Hopefully, look at it. Look at the state of that in front of us. It's gonna be fun to fly through. I imagine we're going to hit quite a bit of turbulence going through that patch of cloud. That is that's looking real tasty. 39 minutes before we land at Rio. That is tasty. So, what did everybody have for tea this evening? I will start. I had toad in the hole this evening. Beautiful stuff it was as well. I'll go with Mystic Meg and go that Wayne had sandwiches, hash browns, chicken poppers, and breaded mushrooms as a mishmash. That's what I'm predicting. He hasn't told me this, that's just a prediction. That is looking ominous in front of us. Yeah, I wasn't even fucking close, look at it. Wayne says chicken nuggets, pigs in blankets, potato waffles with apple turnover and custard dessert. The only thing that didn't go in the air fryer tonight was the chicken nuggets. There you go. Whoa! Here we go. Brace yourselves, folks. Look at the state of that. Lee says gammon steak, chips, ketchup, and chocolate mousse for dessert. Beautiful. Oh boy, here we go. We're about to fly through this very rough weather that is overhead. Okay, doing alright for the moment. What's the weather like when we get to let's have a look. Okay, so cloudy. Oh Jesus! Well, no. Oh my God, no. Okay, 3,000 feet we might be fine. Scattered at 4,000, we should be alright. 23 degrees, 12 knots of wind. That could get interesting. That could get very interesting. Jesus, look at it. Jim says I had beef ribs that had been in the slow cooker for about 9 hours in a smoky tomato sauce with some rice. That does sound really good, actually. Jesus, look at this. It's like a wall, isn't it? Like, look at the... Like, if you look in front of us, right? It's like a built-up wall. There's going right around the edge there. Jesus. Carl's had Hunter's chicken and wraps. Oh my God, that sounds good. Wayne says freezer full. Got some interesting combos coming up. I'm assuming the next one is sandwiches, chicken poppers, and next door's cat. It was awesome but messy. Oh, I can imagine. But yeah, Hunter's chicken in a wrap, dude. That's like just as good as like a pot noodle in a wrap. If you've never tried it, you haven't lived. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, look at it behind us. Jesus. Look at the state of it. We're at 20,000 feet. That's an enormous cloud. tasty. Wayne says Palmo ordered for Christmas dinner and roast potatoes. I think I got goose this year, as it always is. Going down the traditional English route of goose. How much chicken in a wrap is first class? Listen, I'm not debating it. I'm sure it is. I'm a southern fried chicken in a wrap kind of man. Alright, so thoughts on the Fokker. Whilst we're in the air, we got it going, which was good. We're running on the heading, which is fine. The route today is easy to run with the heading mode, so it's absolutely fine. It's when you got all the twists and turns, which is a bit of a nightmare. But other than that, it's handling very, very well. So yeah, I think for me this is a big win, and I've flown this a couple of times, and I do enjoy this aeroplane a lot. So if you're enjoying it, we'll do it again at some point with some fascinating liveries, and no doubt there'll be more to come. Wayne says sounds and looks good. Going to get real interesting to land at Santos Dumont in this weather. This is going to be fascinating. So we are going to. So again, if you're following on Volanta, not that you are, but there is a bit on the Volanta there where we'll be basically following our plan all the way to Silver Jar Dim, which is just outside of Rio de Janeiro, and then we'll be sort of taking another wide berth to prep for our landing into Santos Dumont. Carl says the other day I did fiery chicken and rice, never again. I imagine you went through quite a few bags of ice cubes for your butthole. Not classy of me to say at all, by the way. Lewis says evening all, popping in to say hi whilst it's half time. Good to see you, hope you're doing well. I'll give you a bit of a look at the Fokker. She's a beaut. Big favourite on the channel. Sounds fantastic and everything. Currently 0-0 between Bournemouth and West Ham. There you go. Get your Fokker jokes in. Why not? What a Fokker that is. Carl says frozen toilet rolls. Was it good? I can imagine. Oh, I can imagine. Yeah, that cloud base in front of us is fairly interesting. But yeah, hope you're doing well, Lewis. Hope your arm is feeling better. I assume it's your arm that was causing you problems. still taking time. It was like when I broke my arm during doing removals, not by lifting something. Broke my arm doing it, and then they were like, "Oh yes, 18 months until it sort of properly heals." I was like, 18 months. Yep, 18 months. Like, it's fully healed now. But yeah, that was a fun time. Paul says at least it should be okay to land on the short runways at Santos Dumont in a Fokker 27. Well, that's what I was thinking. That's why I'm kind of like, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with landing at Santos Dumont this evening because we're not in a jet, but yeah, we should be absolutely fine this evening. Lewis says left hand doing all the hard work now. I think that might have been a bit too much information. They have told me 3 months until I get some sort of strength back. Yeah, I'm still like, I did a strength test at work when we had our health test and everything else. Medicals, that's what they call it. Got a medical at work, and my left. I mean, naturally I'm stronger in my right arm, but my left arm is normally strong as well. But since I broke it, it has lost immense amount of strength. So like trying to squeeze this like thing was like right arm absolutely fine, left arm because I'd broken it and I'm still trying to gather strength, and I can noticeably tell that my left arm is not as strong as it used to be. So I've got to try and get some strength back into it. Might just take Lewis's approach and make it do all the hard work, just saying. But stop it. Slap on the wrist. Yeah, it should be interesting though, landing at Santos Dumont in this this weather. 27 minutes to go. 106 nautical miles remaining. Also, what the beauty of doing this now is that we have the options of shorter flights that in a jet would take like half an hour, whereas a turboprop takes a little longer. So at least we've got that as well. So we can do our short hour flights sort of thing, and you know, beautiful. So we've got the option of like short flights and everything else, like, you know, Guernsey, Jersey, and they'll take a little bit longer in the Fokker than they would do with a jet. So at least there's that. Right, we need to begin our right turn. Let's do that. So we are looking at 240. So let's go to let's try 270 for the minute. That might be a bit. Might be fine. We'll start descending in a second as well, because we're 97 nautical miles away. Manchester to Jersey in Jersey European colours. Yeah, that Jersey European livery is there. So that can definitely be done. But I mean, even though you can tell it's a port over, like from FSX, it's so well done. It's one of it's one of the better, if not the best, freebie port overs that you can actually download. And again, like I said, the fact it's free is quite impressive. Like, you're not going to be able to, I say, zoom in there, you can tell that's FSX whatever, right? But It's really well done. Really, really well done. So, what we want to do, we are 94 nautical miles. We're going to maybe not descend just yet. I feel like we're a little bit too far out. Yeah, Manchester, Jersey would be a good one to do, actually, to be fair. Like I say, having this aeroplane will open up some fascinating routes. To, like, the smaller regional airports that we don't tend to visit a lot of. This will allow us to do that. Beautiful. I hope you're loving the sounds as much as I am. Sounds of the aeroplane are absolutely epic. So what we've done is we've also, on our turn, we've begun to shy away from our actual flight plan. So the idea is to... In fact, that might be okay. We might be okay. We might just tell you what we will do. We'll just we'll knock the heading to where are we at the moment? 280, 280 at the moment. Let's knock it to 270, which is there. 270, 245, 55, 65, 70. Yeah, 270. Just to kind of get us a little on track there. So we're a little bit closer to our proper approach than we actually need to be. 81 nautical miles out, we'll start to descend now. We'll go down to 10. So in order to do that, here's what we do. Lewis says, didn't Air UK have one of these? They did. There is a livery for it. We'll take the altitude hold off. Here we go with the up and down sort of thing. We want to basically try and get the trim to go down, not up. So what we want to do is, yeah, there we go. So we're going down. You can see the thing moving there. But we will gradually do it. So we'll go 300 feet per minute. And then just pull back on the throttle. Just slow the plane down just a little bit. I was asking, have you got the Leave? I'm assuming that's Leave. That's the charter airline, right? Livery for the 320. Let's see if there is one. Lo and behold, yes there is. There are two liveries. 2 liveries for it. So they do exist. Oh, we are still going a bit quick. We'll just... There you go. Just hear that power down. Right, so we want to go to 275 just to kind of keep us off track a little bit. There we go. It's a gentle turn. Lovely. .68 nautical miles remaining. Been a while since we've been in South America. It's a beautiful aeroplane, it really is. Such a joy to fly this one. Lewis, no worries. Up the cherries. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Love you really, Lewis. Right, what I will do, just while we're here, an airplane is slowly descending, is... Oh, look at that. Oh. Oh my god. Okay. If they score, I'm blaming it. You can try it. I'm sure it'll be fine. Right. Are you ready? Are you ready to see what we're using tomorrow? I've already mentioned it, but oh, go on then. Go on then. Let's get a little tasty with some Emirates Sky Cargo for tomorrow. We'll be using that on Paris to Oslo. I need reminding tomorrow as well to update the PMDG 777 freighter. It's had an update, so I need to try and remember. Carl says possible flight from Salzburg to Karlstad in the future with the A320 in the Leave or LE. Is it Leave? How do you pronounce that airline? Is it Leave? Is it Leave? No, it's not, is it? It's not what I was thinking it was. Right, 53 nautical miles to go. We're going to keep descending. Again, just going to pull back there on the throttle. You see, we'll start to lose a bit of speed now, which is fine. Leave. I thought it was alleviate, but there's no 8 in there at all. Missed the trick there. Alleviate. Beautiful. Look at this. Mental, isn't it? So with the winter schedules obviously kicking in as well, we still need to do some winter flights out to places like Lapland and things like that, which we still haven't done yet. Let's say busy. Cloud formation there, look. Crazy. .47 nautical miles. What we can do now is we can just up our descent rate. Which we can do, so let's double it to 600 feet per minute. And then just again go to idle. Thankfully, the ground power unit does not turn up. That would have been quite something. So we're just watching the speed now. So we'll knock the power back on. And then we'll just hold it. We'll get comfortable and just hold it. We're about there. Jim says would have been fun seeing that dragged along. Again, it would have totally killed the immersion. Nothing surprising with this flight simulator anymore. Right, I'll tell you what, we're going down quite a lot here, so let's take it back to 3. Oh, go on then. We'll take a bit of the head-on stuff. Look at that. Majestic. Right, 9,000 feet. We're going to start to deviate off our course shortly. There is a bridge near Santos Dumont that we will be following in. Before, when we did this on stream, we did this coming in the opposite way. We're now going to do it the other way. So we're going to come in. We're going to come in and follow a bridge for our landing. We'll take ourselves to 7,000 feet and then we'll hold. So we'll just keep an eye on that, as well as the terrain, of course. can see the aircraft just being knocked about at the moment by the wind. You see it? Let's knock ourselves off course here a sec. Let's go 280 for now. Puts us on track, I think, for the bridge. Gemma says she remembers that bridge. Yeah, you know the one I'm on about. That's the one we're looking out for. .35 nautical miles, which means we'll get the replay set and ready to go. And then when we can see the bridge, we'll then hand fly the aircraft in. No reverse, no sort of like auto brake. This will be a case of reverse thrust and foot brake, but we should stop quite quickly. So it's been good fun. Hope you have enjoyed it. You can see the splatters of rain coming down just here, here, here. We can knock ourselves off course by another 5 degrees here. Just gradual adjustments here. When we're at 7, we'll hold. And like I said, we will... There we go, there's 7,000. We've now put the hold button in. Increase power. Because now we'll start to lose it. You see how hands-on this is. If you want to fly on heading mode, it's great fun. Great fun. So because we're down below 10,000 feet, we'll stick the landing lights back on. There you go. Beautiful, look at that. The sight we were all used to see around the UK with the Fokker 50. Magnificent stuff. Okay, so we're still off course, which is absolutely fine. We are... We'll take ourselves back down another 5 degrees, I think. So there, I think that might do us. Yeah, Gemma remembers the bridge well from when we did that flight through multiplayer. Well, that was quite fun, actually, to be fair. Okay, we'll descend down to 5,000 feet. Right, altitude hold off. Send down, let's go 300 feet a minute, sorry. Pull back here on the throttle. Jem says that was fun as well as terrifying. I think you did quite well from what I can remember. So can't quite see it yet because we're about to go into a bit of a cloud. Rain has started to pour onto the windshield as well. Just bring ourselves back in again. Another 5, there we go. Coming down to 6,000 feet. We'll hold at 5. Gemma says, think the best best multiplayer was Westray to Papa Westray. That was good fun. Okay, we're on course for the bridge. Which I can't see just yet, but I think the airport's over here. Tell you what, we can be low enough. We'll go 4,000 instead. 19 nautical miles out before we get there. Now is probably a good time for landing ratings. Can't see the bridge yet. Fascinating conditions. So passing 5,000. Just drop the revs down a little bit more. You can see the aircraft just beginning to shake. Just looking for a bridge. Once we find the bridge, we're all good. $4,500 now. Dave says late to the party, but evening all. Evening to you. Hope you're well. In fact, what we can do actually, well, I'll tell you, we'll go 3,000. 3,000 now because I want to try and see this bridge. Idle the aircraft. Let's also help the aircraft by putting in the first notch of flaps. So the aircraft is slowing up now. Bridge. Bridge, there it is. Airport's there. Got it. Let's get the next lot of flaps in. We'll keep the aircraft descending just for the moment. Aircraft is being blown around, as you can see. That's the bridge. Airport was here. So here we go. Let's get the recording on so we're ready to go. And we're coming on the left side of the runway. So in a moment we're going to take the autopilot off. Make sure we got some flaps in there. We can go again. Okay, right, here we go. We're going to take the autopilot off. We're in control. Gear can come down. flaps again. We've got an aircraft in front of us. Yeah, airport's just there. Right, we're in for full flaps. Let's get some more power. A typical like nose down approach of the Fokker. Left side. Here we go. Gemma 183, Wilson 190, Wayne 134, Lee 190. Here we go. I'll try and land this as early as possible. Here we go. All about the brakes and the stopping and God knows what else. Where'd you come from? It's fine. It'll probably overrun anyway. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Interesting. So the reverse didn't kick in. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's fine. Holy crap. Squeaky bum time there. So the landing was good. We did bounce. Because I think I was pushing forward and then as soon as it reached a certain area it didn't want to flare. But always a fun one doing Santos Dumont. Did we? We did bounce quite badly. Did not register as a second bounce. Atlanta had 235. So that's interesting. That's with reverse on. So the reversers don't kick in a great deal. Fascinating. Okay. Well. Fucking love this airport. I really do. Welcome to Santos Dumont. It's been a while. Scenery for it as well. This is part of a Brazil pack, which has a shitload of scenery for airports around Brazil. Lee coming in with 20 months of the Members Lounge has gone quickly. Thank you, Tom and Mods. Lee, thank you for your continued support. So there you go. Let's have a rating then for the Fokker. It's been a great amount of fun. Definitely want to bring this to the streams again. So it's one of my favourite airports. This. Look at that, the backdrop. That's incredible. Holy, some would say. So the pack that's got all the Brazilian sceneries in, you can find on said website. We have found our stop. Inadvertently found our stop. What a brilliant, brilliant little aircraft this is. Let's see how well he stops us. Bit short. Oh no, he did well actually. No, he didn't. He didn't do well at all. And look what's returned. Ground power's returned. There you go. Ah, oh, boys and girls, that was good fun. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Let's review the flight. I don't take 235 for a split second. Instant ground power. That's how efficient TAM are. Paul coming in with 99. Paul coming in with a super sticker. Much appreciated, thank you so much. James says the sky looks amazing. Wayne loves the aircraft. Carl's gone 10 out of 10 for the aircraft. Hour and 15 for us today. Landing rating of 235 according to Volanta, which I think is bullshit. And a landing G of 1.02, which I think is actually pretty good. That's what I'm going for. So, things are about to get a little more noisy because it's time for the replay. So, let's get rid of that. We'll push the time back a little bit. Let's push it back to there. Let's get rid of traffic. Carl says, can't wait for the next flight in this Fokker. I think we'll definitely bring it soon. This was a real joy. This was fantastic. Loved it. But right, here we go.
Didn't find valid airport data at this position.
Cool. Right, let's get everything off screen. There we go. Alright, boys and girls, thank you so much for watching this evening. Hope you've enjoyed the Fokker as much as I have. Enjoyed the landing into Santos Dumont. We'll definitely bring this back again soon. I might do it next week again because I think this is great fun. Have a wonderful rest of your Monday night. Have a wonderful Tuesday. I'll see you tomorrow for some Emirates cargo action from Paris to Oslo. From myself and Wayne, look after yourselves and each other. And yeah, it's been a really good one tonight. Really good one. So, from us both, it is a very good evening to you all. And a bye-bye for now. Take care.
dancing now in the arms of the girl I love. Wish I was at home for Christmas. Bang, that's another bomb on another town. Wilders are and Jim FT. If I get home, lift up till the tail. I'll run for all presidencies. If I get elected, I'll stop. I will stop the cavalry. I was at home for Christmas. Wish I could be dancing now in the arms of the girl I love. Mary Bradley waits at home. She's been waiting 2 years long. Wish I was at home for Christmas.